We have some new details tonight at 6 relating to a federal lawsuit brought against Johnson City Police over its handling of a case involving an alleged serial rapist.
That suspected rapist is known in the lawsuit by the pseudonym Robert Vaux. The lawsuit was filed by former U.S. Attorney Kat Dahl. She worked for Johnson City Police from 2019 to 2021.
The federal lawsuit alleges the department mishandled Vaux's case and fired Dahl after she pushed for a broader case against Vaux, who is a convicted felon. Police enlisted Dahl after they found ammunition in Vaux's home while investigating a woman's fall from a fifth-story window at his downtown Johnson City apartment.
One key point in Dahl's lawsuit, a failed attempt by Johnson City Police to arrest Vaux on a federal warrant for being a felon in possession of ammunition. News Channel 11 learned Vaux made 3 911 calls the night police were serving that warrant, May 5th of last year. And
we've now obtained the audio from those calls. John Janko spent the day listening to them. And John, what do they reveal?
Josh, Sarah, those calls indicate multiple Johnson City police officers may have been just a doorframe away from arresting Robert Vaux. In the calls, Vaux demands answers as to why officers are outside his door, but eventually those officers leave. Dahl says in her lawsuit it is this, quote, botched exchange that let Vaux flee.
Washington County 911.
Yeah, I have a police at my door that won't tell me why he's there. Can you
What's your address?
connect me to somebody that can tell me more about this?
At 9:46 p.m. on May 5th, 2021, Vaux makes his first 911 call from his downtown Johnson City apartment, wondering why a JCPD officer is outside his door. Vaux claims he isn't there, that someone inside told him about the officer, but the officer on scene and dispatch are convinced Vaux is inside.
I'm not there. Somebody told me that they were police there. It's just one officer. It just seems kind of strange.
Okay,
What is it?
so you are talking to the officer, right, through the door?
No, that's not me. I'm not there.
Well, who's talking to my officer?
Probably my roommate or whoever's there. What's this about?
The officer was there to serve Vaux his warrant on federal weapons charges. Vaux, claiming to be away from the apartment, demands the officer call him directly or wait for his lawyer to arrive. The call ends and another officer arrives before Vaux makes a second 911 call at 9:56. This time he seems to indicate he is at the apartment.
Are you there at 200 East Main Street?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, what's the problem?
With 2 officers outside his door, Vaux is still waiting for answers.
I think they're just wanting to talk to you. But
About what?
I don't know, but I'm more than happy if you want
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, somebody needs to tell me.
Dahl claims Vaux did eventually get those answers. The lawsuit says those officers and eventually a third that arrived at Vaux's door improperly notified him of the warrant. The suit claims, quote, no reasonable officer would fail under such circumstances to execute an arrest warrant on a felon solely because the felon declined to leave his home and submit to arrest. In a legal response, Johnson City claims, quote, the responding officers on the scene had conflicting information as to whether Vaux was the person communicating with them, and that a, quote, supervisor advised to vacate the building because they could not verify Vaux was the person inside. Police logs show the 3 officers left the building around 10:10 that night. City Manager Kathy Ball tells us after a review of the situation based on procedures and conversations with some in Johnson City Police that supervisors acted properly in sending the officers away from the apartment.